for poking around in strange dog do before going to work at your dime.
What are you, the
Exterior, Don's waterbed warehouse that evening. Andy hides by a dumpster. Don exits and sees Andy hiding.
Boy, what you lingering about for?
Oh, I was,
He starts drooling and touching Don, who looks creeped out and runs away. Don screeches off in his Cadillac and the coast is clear. Andy sneaks inside, lugging the giant sack. Interior, Don's. Andy sees Gwen is in the office alone, doing the books. She doesn't see him. He unpacks some things from the sack and climbs up a ladder towards the rafters. 20 minutes later, we see Gwen still doing the books. Andy is near the PA system. He plugs in a small record player and takes out the Kern album. His eyes are very pink.
damn pink eye.
With some difficulty, Andy positions the needle on the record. He turns the warehouse lights off and walks to the center of the sales floor, where he has set a table with wine glasses, plates, candles, and flowers. He takes a pillow from his sack, rips it open, and sprinkles the feathers all around the table. Then he switches on the Christmas lights.
A romantic dinner on a cloud.
We widen to reveal what he has set up. With the Christmas lights everywhere in the darkened warehouse, it looks like a beautiful starry night, and the table is floating on a cloud of white feathers. Interior, Stacy's cubicle, that moment. Stacy is still tapping her pencil.
Grand romantic gesture, grand romantic gesture,
Suddenly she stops and looks up. Oh. She knocks on Jim's door.
Come in.
Stacy enters.
Yeah?
Stacy replies by throwing open her blouse. Jim's eyes widen and his cigarette drops from his mouth. Swelling romantic theme plays. Interior, Don's, that moment. Andy starts the record. A scratchy old version of Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. He pulls out a lighter. Andy's POV. It's blurry, making it hard for him to see the candles.
Ah, stupid pink eye.
He rubs his eyes and we see him blindly lighting the flowers on fire. He looks on obliviously, but when the whole tablecloth catches, he realizes what's happening.
Oh, crap! Crap! Oh, crap!
Gwen comes out of the office and sees this.
What's going on?
Crap! Crap! Fire! Crap!
Meanwhile, romantic music is still blaring. Andy's arm catches and he spins around wildly, trying to put himself out. The spinning sends the feathers into the air, many of which catch fire and begin to float away.
Why are there feathers everywhere?
Ah! I'm burning! I'm burning!
Gwen comes rushing to Andy's aid and puts him out. The flames climb a column in the warehouse all the way to the ceiling where a hanging sale sign catches. Then the sign next to it catches, and then the next, etc., etc.
Water! Gwen, where's there water?
As if to answer Andy, the floating flaming feathers begin landing on stacks of waterbeds, melting through and popping them. Torrents of water gush down from the pop waterbeds, putting out the fire, but converting the disaster into a flood. We see one stack of waterbeds marked flame retardant. They don't burst, but then a beam falls from the ceiling, bursting them too. The place is now like a huge rolling sea, with the Christmas lights, sparks, and flaming floating feathers. It's somewhat beautiful. Andy and Gwen are grappling over each other in the water like drowning people, Andy particularly panicky. Gwen grabs Andy's hand and hoists him onto a huge floating log or a falling beam, then climbs on herself.
Never let go! Promise me your heart will go on! Don't you get it?
I got it, it just wasn't funny.
They float to the wall and climb out a window.
I tried to do something romantic, but it's a wreck. It's a wreck like everything else.
Just then, Don screeches back up. He yells at Gwen as he unlocks the front door.
You idiot woman! Can't you hear the damn alarm ring?
He opens the door, and he and his Cadillac are immediately swept away by the flood that comes rushing out.
My star! My merchandise! Oh, no!
I'm so sorry. This was a disaster.
No, Andy, this was a beautiful disaster. I hated this place, and you destroyed it. This is the best thing anyone's ever done for me.
Really? So, you'll take me back then?
There's a painfully long beat as Andy waits for her answer.
No.
Andy's face becomes sad.
It's all too complicated now, Andy. I don't think things could work.
Andy's face gets really, really sad. Then suddenly...
Screw you! What complications? Things aren't complicated for me. My goddamn eyes are stuck together, and all I want to see is you, and all I know is that you're the only one I...
Shut up!
No, I haven't finished. This crazy...
Shut up! You had me at screw you.